It's time to suspend your disbelief once again. Welcome back, everyone. This is your goddess Sarah Bellite, bringing you right back into In Stars and Time, seconds after I recorded the last episode, because this game is something. I understand completely why my friend recommended it to me. They also think that they probably bought it for me, and then I just did not actually play it. When they gave it to me, which does sound like me, because I have way too many games in my Steam library. I think the number's up to like... Yeah, I think my Steam library is what, 936 or something like that games? Did not mean to go through the Sif, it completely with you, Sif. Skill books, mathematics, geography, crafting, art, sewing, and that's the same. Do that every single time, I swear. Yep. Damn it. Oh, no, you're just gonna attack. Breathe in and out. 300 XP. Sadness. Just attack. I forgot to see what they are weak to. Pay. Rock. What? How are you alive? Let's just live with like 1 health or something like that. My goodness, you got a star crest. Yay, another star crest. So there's like... Oh, yeah, don't have that key yet. Yeah, this had 2 paths. I'm gonna go to the north path first. After all, it's not like I'm earning much EXP this run. I always go to the right. Damn it. Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, don't need to interact with everything. It's an essay about the 3.5% people who do craft type users like Maribel. Everyone in my party can use multiple crafts except for Isabel. No, nothing. Nothing relevant there. No, he probably doesn't even remember his own name. Insert the key. Going on in. Library. Sure. Maybe this time. But can you try and say it anyway? No. The universe? The bookcase is filled with the books of House of Change. Paper key. Pass. We're gonna pop in here. Gotta stop letting yourself get distracted, Isabel. Books with no titles. Have books of list of checked out books. Old Moldy Books 1 is written in your language. You can read it now. Actually, you can't. There's a lot of hard words in there. You don't know what this is even about. Maybe you'd go back to it later. So not in that library either. Yeah, we're definitely gonna visit the door. Because I'm sure that's what it's going to take. I hope y'all are taking very good care of yourselves and not dying of heat or cold, depending on where you are. Just attack. Oh. Yeah, combat's just a joke now. That just attack move is brutal. Should I go? Yeah, I should go up first. Yeah, I know it's dead end. It's medical books. And a volume of Chris and Chateau Astro 10. This doll will never see the end. Frozen flowers. Yeah. Why was I thinking otherwise? I don't know. Pop into here. Yeah, I didn't remember there being any books here. Shard of glass. Though. Shiny piece of glass. Croissants. You don't answer. Oh crap, did I? No, just brings back bad memories. Empty dresser. There's something under it. 2 salty broths. Alright, so yeah, I have to tier. The next area. Because I have a door to check out. 50. 50 loops. The big 5-0. You could do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, or months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend very long in a single loop. But sometimes you spend more than 24 hours in here. So doing the math would be easy enough, but you won't. Because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Back to it. Ready? Still, I feel so bad for Siffrin. Cooking book. Now watch it happen. It's very cute. Yes, it's cute. Your eyes light up and everything when you're learning new things. It's cute. Cute? Dial isn't cute. She's old. No, Bonnie Face, they have a point. I am very cute, aren't I? I wonder how cute you'll think I am when I put wasabi in your sandwiches when you least expect it. You'd help me out, wouldn't you, Bonnie Face? I'm always up for putting spicy stuff into people's lunches. Yeah, oh no. Sorry, madame. Say anything. You chuckle. Would you like me to offer you one of my sandwiches, Siffrin? No, that would be very cute of you, Dial. I'll put twice as many peppers in there, Dial. See, that's what you do. Some old boring books. You leave the book alone. The pendant is definitely... I feel like the pendant's going to be important. Secret passage! I can't remember if there's any books in there. My memory is Goldfish. Yes, there was. What case is filled with romance novels? Five sweet tonics. Jackpot. The drawer is empty. It's a letter addressing the writer's mother. Nah. Okay, so the book's on there you couldn't search. Had to double check. The fox is not the slyest of foxes. That will be corrected. Nothing will stand in Siffrin's way. Just a take. Oh, it completely disabled Jackpot when I used it that time. Picture time. I forget, what even was this way? No. I'm sure that it's probably gonna want me to, Yeah, there was nothing in here. Insert the key into the keyhole. Although, then again, I haven't done anything with the clay. If I... Because it's filled with many different types of clothes. Think, you think, and think. Something has to come to mind, anything. How can you not remember something as simple as this? Something as simple as where you got your blinding coat. You've been carrying it for as long as you remember. What? You felt wind on your face. Isabella shook your cloak sharply, making a wave of wind blow in your face. See? Your cloak is solid, too. It's really cool. And look, everyone, come closer. Look at this. Everyone looks at Isabella as pointing away from your face. You look, too. So right here, right. That's super interesting stitching. It's back stitching, right? Which is a very solid kind of stitching, and it's used in a lot of different places. But Vargaren clothes in general is moving away from back stitching because, well, we think it's boring. Like here. My clothing here has something called chain stitching. It has a zigzag shape because it looks cuter, I guess. But back stitching is more durable. Now that I look at it, your head is the same stitching too. I wonder if they were set. Isabella raises his head and looks at your face. And, look at the way the cloak is weaved too. It's wool. And it goes one thread up, one thread down, etc. But, again, Vargardian clothing likes to be more interesting visually. So if you look at Mara's cloak... Are you saying Friend's cloak is boring? No. I'm not saying it's boring. I'm saying it's like... It's clothing that's less like Vargard, or even Kaboon artistic clothing. It's less clothing that's to make you look pretty or make you stand out, and more clothing that's there to keep you comfy and warm. Function over form, you know? Oh, okay. So, what I'm saying is, considering the craft that came into it, the temperature regulations and how it grows with you, whoever made you this cloak wanted to make sure you're nice and comfy for a long time, Sif. You try not to cry. You bite your lip and breathe slowly in and out. You walk away from the closet. Let's look at something else. Okay. Fuck. Oh, poor Sif. And, of course, it's next to the fucking angry key. Detailed how to bodycraft. I personally love to do that myself. Mostly just to fix my blind and stomach issue. Empty. Clean bed. There's a stuffed animal laying on it. Give this stuffed animal a hug, Siffrin. You need it. Paper and pen. Looks like someone is in the middle of writing down their change. You stay away. I know dialects for you. Drink lots of milk. And then the door. This. The gate is locked. Locked by one of those weird word locks. There's something written above the lock too. Maybe you should take a closer look. Try to see what's written. You can read it now. It's asking a question. You answer it out loud. The door unlocks. Huh? What did you say, Sif? I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? You open the door. A whole new area. This is a first in a while. Star charts. Star charts. Bookcase. All the books are so old they probably disintegrated at a single touch. A journal with a star on its cover. It looks very old. It feels like it'd break apart in one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please. Let's stop wasting time reading every book we come across. But if the book has a star on it, it must be important, right? You get closer to the book. Fine. Let's do it. Be careful handling it, though. Maribel carefully takes the book in her hands and flips through the pages. It's a little long. Seems like it's a diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. Feels like they lived through some hard times and everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside. Everyone is acting as if everything is fine when this person continues to suffer. Bummer. More like boring. Read a passage. Sure. Well, no one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. No one can understand me. If I'm doomed to never truly be seen by another, if I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self, another me? Someone I could talk to, who could understand. Huh? Oh, is Loops Siffrin? Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. Talking to another self that comes to terms with what they've gone through. But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes we just need a voice that answers back, Bon Bon. It would just be an echo chamber, though. You'd never get any good conclusions talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone that they saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Maribel, do you get a rude wake-up call as they realize creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah. Using craft to change a body is already hard enough. Crafting a whole new one and identical to another and to be unable to talk back? That's just impossible. They'd spent a good chunk here just trying to figure out how to do it. It's a lot of complicated theory. The writing seems to be getting more frantic too. It's barely legible in places, of course. Realizing this can't be done, it's kind of sad. Oh, this page. It only has a few words, but I figured it out. That music cut out for a reason. How to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. Nor wood, nor marble. Nothing worked. But one thing could, wishcraft. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft. The king mentioned wishcraft before, didn't he? He seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real, it's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth. Siffrin. And then, Melbra turns the page. Oh, my wish came true. I will always be understood. Now. Huh. Happy for them, I suppose? So they did it. They created another them with wishcraft? What's wishcraft? Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though. Making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad wishcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. It has to be. You have to tell Loop about this. Loop is the other you. Telescope is broken. Star charts. And now this. It's... What is this? It's a lot of balls attached to it. I'm too childish. There's a lever here. If we turn it, it seems the balls will move around on this big middle ball. Does it represent something? It looks familiar somehow. Yes, it feels like I've seen something like this before. It's called an orrery. Orrery. It's a machine to calculate the positions of astronomical objects. Astro what? Like stars and planets and stuff. Who would need to calculate this? For once, Siffrin hasn't forgotten something, but we all have. Yeah. That was interesting. So, yeah, we need to talk to Loops. To Loops we go. Back to Dormont. You wake up. You dreamt you were falling. You feel unsteady. I need to talk to Loops. Siffrin, you're up. Enter Maribel. Oh. You're right. We don't have a moment to lose, but wait. Do you know where everyone is? I'll talk to you later, Mira. No. The Change God is not falling apart now. Well, it's still falling apart, but... But the face on it isn't horrifying. You know, the statue and turn back. I'm wondering if that symbolizes Siffrin's state of being. Stay silent. What? Sif! I didn't see you there. Anyway, I was just wondering about to ask a favor. Isn't it true? Yes, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's pretty tremendous. Yeah, yes. His hand stops above your shoulder. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before? Hug them. Stay silent. Okay, my turn. What's a good joke? What for? Well, to make you laugh, duh. You always make me laugh with your puns, so it's my turn. But why? Because we're friends? Oh. Do you not? Never mind. Funny joke. Isabel looks around and seems to notice the clock tower in the distance. Ah, I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30? The time? Yep. I don't know what. Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day. That's pretty good. You laugh. Yay. You'll need to remember to laugh next time. Anything weird happened today? The tree felt a little weird earlier, so I thought something was wrong. But it passed, so I guess it's fine. Oh, I know what's wrong with it. What's wrong with it? He's a parasite. Parasite? What kind? The shiny, annoying kind. So a firefly has taken over the tree. You nod. That is weird. Sure is. Okay, I'll be going now. See you at the clock tower later. Loop! Whoa, yes! You heard it, didn't you? Heard what? You know, I don't actually spy on you all that... I found it, Loop. Witchcraft. Witchcraft? The thing that King spoke of? I found it in a book, Loop. The writers said they wanted to create a whole new body and use witchcraft for it. Witchcraft made their wish come true. Create a whole new body? That's impossible, right? But they did it. With the witchcraft. It's real, Loop. It has to be. A craft that allows you to do the impossible, like creating a body, like looping in time, like maybe freezing people in time as well. That's right. If the king knows about witchcraft, could witchcraft be how he got his power to timecraft? Did he use witchcraft to be able to use timecraft? It makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Huh. Ha. Stars. That's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information. Indeed you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but book time. Book time. You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it. Alright. Now that you're here, though, how can I help you this wonderful new loop? Yeah, now I gotta find more books. I got a banana out. So there's one book on the first floor. Take a step closer. Death. Slipped on a banana peel. I didn't even say you died this time. Okay, so. Wee. Haha. You fell and broke your neck again. Hilarious. Oh, I feel so bad for Siffrin. Alright. The book was on this side, wasn't it? I don't know. Where was it? Oh yeah, it was in here. Where's Loctite? It's locked by one of those weird word locks. Bookcases filled with books of many a different language. Bulgarian, Barbarian. One is written in your language. You can read it now. Seems to be a theorycraft essay about how to use wishcraft. Wishcraft. So it is real. Start flipping through it. Siffrin, what are you looking at? It's a book on something called wishcraft. Wishcraft? What's that? Do we really have time for this right now? You grin. Think wishcraft is what gave the king the power of timecraft. Oh crab. This could be very, very, very useful to know, wouldn't it? Interesting. May I see? How are you even reading this? Letter's bad. I can't read it at all. I've never even heard of wishcraft. Are you sure it's even real? Worth a try. Since you can read it, you can translate what you can, Sif. You nod furiously. You start reading and translate the best you can. I'll leave the thinking to you. I'm not a child. I have a lot on my mind. I cannot help. Fucking mood, Bonnie. Crabbing mood. Oh no. My poor sense of language is going to be destroyed by stars and time. I'll get the grab on. Crab. Understandable. Isabel and Odile listen intently while Maribel and Bonnie start playing some kind of game in the corner. You keep translating. After a bit, Odile nods. I think I understand. Wishcraft. As the name implies, it's the art of crafting wishes, or making whatever you desire come true. According to this, it seems to be no clear limit on what kind of wish you can make come true. Big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that your wish will come true, huh? So, by crafting some specific rituals in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true. Okay. You use the word congestion, so now I'm confused. Conjunction. It means same way we use craft and certain knowledge will make figures move. There's a way to use craft to make your wishes come true. You nod, you nod. Bonnie raises their hand. You have a question, Bonnie Face? Can I make it so any wish can come true if I ask? Yes. But the way the wishes come true seems to be more complicated than that, from what Siffrin translated. Yeah, depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true. But you might get the means to make your wish come true. So, like, let's say you wish to win a rock, paper, scissors tournament, but instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to help you make it come true. Like, maybe you get better at reacting, and you could see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls, so you can change your own hand. Or you'd get the insight to tell what they'd be playing based on their body language. Or you could just get the power to see the future, so you'd know what hand your opponent will play beforehand. Oh, or maybe you could meet a powerful rock, paper, scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their heart. Maybe. But if your opponent also made the wish to win, what do you think would happen? Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out and the match would end in a draw. Maybe their wishes would both be considered null and it'd be anyone's game. Or maybe the wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they'd both explode and destroy the whole world. Oh no. But neither of the wishes would come true then. So maybe they'd both get to win somehow. Oh. They'd both get to win somehow. Which is why even when we beat the king, it still ends. Maybe they'd go to different tournaments or share a medal. Cute. This is fascinating. Makes you want to go into wishology, huh? Huh. Almost. So if witchcraft is how the king got his powers, what did he wish for then? I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for. But it's a mean to make his wish come true. To make Vargard perfect. A perfect picture. Oh. But then, question. I have a question. Yes, Mayor? Sorry, I'm focusing so intently that I'm giving myself an upset, little strained nose and voice. This game is so much fun. I give you permission to speak. Thank you. Siffrin, you think the king would have gotten timecraft powers by wishing for them, right? Considering he's the one who told you about witchcraft in the first place, so then, if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish at any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? Someone wished for this to be the strongest person alive, or a kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies. We can do that? Wish for 1,000,000 ponies? No? To answer your question, dear Mira, seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but like not enough to actually make anything come true. But like Sif said, over time people can figure out specific ways to do witchcraft to increase their chances of the wish coming true. And it depends on the wish too. Some wishes are easier to make come true. And it also depends on the strength of the wish, like how much you want it to come true. Although it seems the strength of wish isn't as important as the whole ritual part. You can wish as hard as you want for something, but if there's no ritual, it's very likely that nothing will happen. I wish I won this single game, wouldn't ask for much belief. Or a lot of rituals. But in theory, you could prepare rituals and wish for something much larger, like I wish I could win this world tournament. Or I wish I could get enough power so that I can freeze the whole world in time. Right. The king knew how to do witchcraft then, so that's what that means. Witchcraft could account for his mastery over timecraft, and so he must have known specific rituals to make a wish come true. Where could he have learned them? Does it matter? Because that's it, isn't it? That's it. Witchcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes that could bestow immense power. A wish must be what is trapping you here. That's it, that's it. You can't help but smile widely. Finally, a hint. A real path you can follow. Something you can do. You try and calm your breathing. Phew. Okay. Specific rituals, huh? It's a long shot. But there might be another book about witchcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Oh no. I know the exact point the loop started. The loop started when we first prayed to the change statue. The loop started when we first prayed to the change statue. I'm sure of it. Also, fucking damn, this game's got some good writing. Like, holy hell, I am just wound up so much about this game. Die. Time to loop. Touch it. We go back to the library. You wake up. Dreamt you were falling. You feel unsteady. We have to head back to the library. The gem's secret passage, but how did you... I just touched it and it opened. You flip through it. Another wiggly headache book. Is this another book on witchcraft? You nod. You start translating the best you can. The book talks about many different rituals to craft witches, from the correct method, the correct way to pick up 4-leaf clovers, to calling out out two shooting stars the right way. 2. Favorite tree. What now? The favorite tree can grant wishes? The favorite tree, like the one in Dormont? The one everyone asks things to do? Huh, that makes sense. Makes sense. You even vaguely remember thinking about it a long time ago. Asking a higher power for a favor is no different than making a wish, isn't it? Isn't it? So, could someone's wish to the favor tree have trapped you here? Whose? What? What did you wish for at the favor tree again? You think and think and think, trying to remember what you even wished for. It was so far back. Such a long time ago. I wished to continue adventuring with Isabel, I do believe. You wished to visit. Oh no, I wished to visit more places with Maribel. So I didn't know the character. Was that all? You think so? Oh. It can't. It can't be because of your wish then. You haven't even gone further than being the king, let alone leaving the house to make the wish come true. Your wish can't come true until you escape the loops. So then maybe... What did you all wish for? To the favorite tree, I mean? Well, I mentioned it earlier, but I wished to win a coin flip. A wish that came true now that I think of it. I didn't put any belief in it, but the rituals are supposed to be the important part, aren't they? But you know, her wish doesn't come true every loop. Some wishes she wins a coin flip, some she doesn't. I asked for my sister to be okay. I wish for all of Vargard to be safe from the king. Fuck. It wasn't Sif's wish. It was Isabeo's. What about you, Isabel? I didn't wish for anything. What? 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 Listen, I didn't know what to wish for. I'm an indecisive guy. Leave me alone. Can't believe this. Oh, Madame, I'm gonna ask you to win my next coin flip. It's gonna judge me now. I didn't think anything would happen. At least I wished for something. That's too bad. Yeah. Kinda bummed I didn't wish for anything now. Why didn't I clap my hands and wish for something? Huh. Clap your hands? Huh, yeah. That's how you ask the favor tree for... You ask for a favor to the favor tree. You look at the tree and clap your hands once and say it out loud. Whatever you ask for. Huh. Isabella looks at everyone else. Is that not correct? No, that's what I did. Me too. This is how you taught me, Isabel. That's also how I learned about it in school. Siffrin, did you not do it like that? No, of course not. You make your wish, you breathe it into the leaf you like best, and fold the leaf over to keep your wish safe. What? It just makes sense? They're all looking at you now. You've only wished at the favorite tree that one time, but it just makes sense. You try to explain it. You choose a leaf to represent yourself. Uh-huh. You breathe your wish into it to make it a link between you and whatever you're wishing for. It's a link between you and the tree. No, the universe, I think. Keep going, Siffrin. You repeat your wish 3 times. 3 times. 6 could work, I think, or 7 or 13. So, whatever number. And then you fold your wish into the leaf and tether the link between you and the wish, touching it. They're all staring at you. You just look at the tree and clap and say stuff out loud. Why would the wish know where to go? I suppose so. That kind of makes sense, I suppose. But that's so many details to remember, and it's not how we were taught at all. It's something we learned of our guardians. We've never heard of anyone do it so differently. But then the favorite trees are more superstition, aren't they? No one really takes it seriously. Well, except lately, where everyone started taking it super seriously just in case. So did everyone in the country mess up their wish? Oh, Dial starts laughing. Why are you laughing? Sorry. It's just funny. This could have been a way to save Vargard if everyone somehow wished for it. But no one knew how to do it correctly, so, And the only person who knew how to do it wished for... What did you wish for, Siffrin? It's embarrassing, so... I wish for croissants to be eradicated. What? No, not croissants! And Siffrin knew the ritual croissants might actually be... Oh no. I sure hope this specific wish doesn't come true. But yeah, no one except Sif knew the right ritual, but rituals are only part of it, right? Belief is another. If enough people wish for the same thing, maybe it can make a difference. A drop of belief in a notion of nothing. Boo. So, Maribel wished for Vargard to be saved. Oda wished to win a coin flip. Bonnie wished for her sister to be okay. And Isabeo didn't wish for anything. You don't think any of those wishes could have trapped you here, so maybe someone else's. The king probably wished for Vargard to be perfect or something, so you don't think that's related to you? Is there a way to know what people in Vargard wished for? You could ask the villagers in Dormont what they wished for. I guess that's the path to go. Oh goodness, this game. Oh my... I'm... I... Time moves too fucking fast. I have to end the episode here. The next time we ask everyone what they wished for. Just in the vain hope that it wasn't Siffrin's wish that did it. Because I think it's Siffrin's wish that did it. Either at the... Yeah, it's gonna... I originally guessed the idol, but... You wake up. You dreamt about the stars, stars. You want to cry. I'm gonna cut it there for today. I thank you all for joining me on this adventure, and my goodness, I'm loving this game. It is... The writing is great. It's so intense. I'm loving it. I hope you all are too. Forgive me for like hyper focusing and just not even commenting while I'm reading the story. You can probably tell my emotions a little bit from just my voice. I got some unsteady tones and some intense tones. I'm loving this. So, thank you all for joining me. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to join me on further adventures. And take good care of yourself, Snacks. I love you all very much. Bye!